Sean O'Neill, the Essential Talent Podcast, with my special guest, Essential Talent keynote speaker and economist Cam Bagrie, an all-round good guy. Let's just cut to the thing that most people actually want to know, and that is, when do you think these interest rates will start to fall down?
Early 2025. The issue to me is not just about when interest rates move down, it's how far they're likely to fall. And I think any fall in interest rates is going to be pretty modest. And if people just need to get their head around what we've been used to for the past 10 years in regard to interest rates has been abnormal.
Right.
Yeah, so interest rates a bit lower, but interest rates nowhere near as low as what we've been used to. Yeah, so we
Right.
might get a percentage point, maybe 2 percentage points off mortgage rates in the next sort of 2 to 3 years.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's,
Right.
that's all contingent upon inflation being well behaved. And
Right.
that's it's a challenging environment getting rid of inflation when you're seeing local authority rates look like they're going to be moving up by 15%.
I heard someone the other day say the mantra is stay alive till 25 in relation to business. Do you think that's a fair quote? I mean, weren't we all getting excited about 24 last year? I mean, do you really think, can you see 25, putting the interest rates to one side, being much better in the economy overall, sort of like as we go maybe towards the end of 25?
Things will get better in 2025, yeah, on the proviso that inflation plays ball, allowing the Reserve Bank to cut interest rates. Yeah, but I still think we've got a couple of tough years ahead of us because this is not just about getting rid of inflation. This is about a big major economic repair job. Yeah, you just have a look around where you are, short up around the Waikato, the potholes, the
Yeah,
roading, the road cones, all these sort of things. The road cones are now like our national emblem
that's true.
in regard to, well, they personify or they're a mark of New Zealand's inefficiency. The roading network is a big enabler in regard to productivity, and it's a big problem at the
We,
moment. So we can get excited about things are going to be a bit better in 2025, but there is a whole lot of structural shifts out there that firms need to adapt to. So don't just hope for the interest rate relief and think things are going to get better. You know, structurally adjust your business model for a different economic environment.
hey, yeah, right, good point. National is saying, that the books were left in an absolute mess. Is there is that fair, or is this just, politics?
So if we look at New Zealand's net debt, it's around 40% of GDP. Is that high
Not on
around
world, not on
the
world standards, is it?
No, it's not. But it is high when you compare New Zealand to comparable countries. Like you can't compare New
Yes.
Zealand to Japan, the United States, the United Kingdom, these sort of stuff. Yeah. So the problem with debt is that every decade, I say, New Zealand tends to go through an economic shock. Yeah, whether that be of the earthquake variety or something else. So you want to make sure you've got a bit of coin that's sort of been put away so you can deal with those unforeseen events because you need to be able to deploy the cash. I guess if you look at your cash flow, the operating statement, the government in the next 12 months is going to print the biggest deficit we've seen since 2020 when the government dished out all the wage subsidy checks. Now, the underlying fiscal account is deteriorating in the next 12 months. Why? Because the government's decided to deliver tax relief.
Right. Gotcha.
It's fully funded over the next 4 years, but the tax relief package, it gives you money up front and the savings are down the back.
Cam Bagrie, you got a big day ahead of you. In fact, you've always got big days ahead of you. Thanks so much for making time for us on the Essential Talent Podcast.
All the best, Sean.